Welcome to Joe Bean Stadium and Wheaton's home opener against the John Carroll Blue Streaks.
Oh, you're good.
This is the John Baptista Invitational.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Joe Bean Stadium on the campus of Wheaton College for game number 2 of the 2022 Bob Baptista Invitational. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Blue Streaks of John Carroll University and your Wheaton College Thunder. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups for both teams, starting with the visiting Blue Streaks. Number 5, Abby Smith. Number 6, Taylor Woolaber. Number 7, Gabriella Walter. Number 9, Lizzie Bruce. Number 10, Emily Partzik. Number 12, Gianna Merlo. Number 13, Jennifer Crowley. Number 17, Claire Hollern. Number 22, Madison Rosado. Number 32, Catherine Schaefer. And starting in goal tonight for the Blue Streaks, number 1, Juliana Contel. John Carroll is coached by Michael Marich. And now, fans, let's meet the starting lineup for your Wheaton College Thunder. Number 4, a senior forward from Tustin, California, Grace Hermanson. Number 6, a junior midfielder from Matamidi, Minnesota, Audrey Sexton. Number 7, a senior forward from Wheaton, Illinois, Sophie Lindquist. Number 17, a senior from Hillsborough, New Jersey, Tori Sealand. Number 19, a sophomore midfielder from Flagstaff, Arizona, Mia Blair. Number 22, a senior midfielder from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Carly Fadum. Number 23, a junior defender from Cranberry, New Jersey, Morgan Beamer. Number 26, a junior from Long Grove, Illinois, Maya Schoolman. Number 27, midfielder freshman from Wheaton, Illinois, Emily Setrin. Number 28, a senior defender from Round Hill, Virginia, Sarah Max. And starting in goal tonight for the Thunder, a senior out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 0, Lauren Ketchum. Wheaton is coached by Patrick Gilliam and assisted by Sarah Gadera, Virginia Poe, and Cesar Gomez. And now, fans, please rise as you are able for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome to the Bob Baptista Invitational at Joe Bean Stadium, where we have the Wheaton College Thunder and their home opener against the John Carroll Blue Streaks. I'm Jacob Fabman. I welcome you here today, and along with my co-host JP Rodriguez. What are you excited for today, JP?
Well, the Wheaton just came out of a loss, 2-0 against Hope College. Conceded 2 early goals, but we're hoping the Wheaton's hoping for a comeback and looking to play a little more defensive and get some goals in before they get scored on.
And that is the story early today. Wheaton suffering a 2-0 loss at Hope College away in Holland, Michigan, allowing 2 very early goals, one in the first 3 minutes of the game. Wheaton is looking to be more defensive today and to hold on in much better fashion against the Blue Streaks. This invitational, I might add, is not a normal invitational where it's a tournament. We do know our competition for tomorrow, but it's more of a round robin in the fact that we are not playing for a trophy or a title. So just thought I should make you as the viewers aware of that, as the women are now taking the field. We have a good attendance tonight as we are about to kick off here at Joe Bean Stadium. And John Carroll immediately looking to push the ball forward on the attack, and a very good clear by Morgan Beamer. Throw into the box now as John Carroll looked to try to be offensive early and trying to take it straight to the Thunder defense. Lauren Ketchum now from the goal kick. Schoolman now on the right side, right into number 17, Tori Sealand. As you can see, the Wheaton almost goes out of play, but they're able to keep it in. Wheaton now making a push up to the left side with Beamer. And it barely stays in now. And the ball is going to turn over. Oh, never mind. Foul going to the Thunder.
Switch on. Get out of the box. Jen, Mark, Gabby, free.
Wheaton going short off the free kick as we see a cross from Beamer into the box and a header that's just missed and a shot that goes just over from number 19, Mia Blair.
Maddie, don't be two in a wall there. Abby just dropped.
You can see Wheaton pressing towards the back as John Carroll tries to move it upfield.
Rosado now.
And the ball's going to go right out of play for a Wheaton throw as they try to move it upfield. On the throw-in is Maya Schoolman. As Wheaton now reverses field to Beamer on the left side. Audrey Sexton now just getting tackled out of the way with a tackle from behind. And the ball is given to Wheaton. Wheaton now back to the keeper, trying to build from the back all the way out to number 26, Maya Schoolman again. And she is just trying to keep it out, keep it back, keep it away from the John Carroll players. And the ball, errant pass goes through to the John Carroll defense. Beautiful tackle by Tori Sealand, and now is going to be going up the left side where Emily Cetron tries to get her foot on the ball as it goes out of bounds for another throw-in for the Blue Streaks.
Find the next line.
Wheaton with pretty good defense is going to have a foul now that's given to the Blue Streaks, where they will have a free kick.
There, more talking. Let's go. Organize Emily in front of us. Geez, can't play a center back with their back to goal, all right?
The Blue Streaks with a long kick up to their strikers, and it's going to be intercepted by Sarah Max, and it's now moving up to the midfield for the Thunder. Maya Schoolman now with the ball on the right side, giving it back to Sarah Max. As this triangle of three here with Tori Sealand as well, moving the ball very well so far in this half. As we reach into the first 5 minutes, Wheaton is looking strong here, moving up very offensively early with a cross. Looks like it's coming from Maya Schoolman. And straight in front of the box. Wheaton his shot goes just over goal for a goal kick.
Dad, you have to pull Abby into Mark. She's got to get back.
You see Wheaton just missing it here and just missing their chance right in front of the goal.
Wheaton's doing a really good job of playing laterally, kind of laying the ball off in the field, not doing too many forward runs, but they're able to keep possession and avoid too many offensive mistakes.
Yeah, that is making them look a lot stronger here today than we would have expected coming out of the last game, as they move it all the way back to the keeper, Lauren Ketchum, once again. Carly Fadum now moving up the ball. And the Blue Streaks just intercept the pass, and Wheaton still keeps hold of the ball. All the way into the box, it is going to be intercepted by the Blue Streaks. And now Wheaton gets a hold of it right in front of goal, or right in front of the box, rather. And the Blue Streaks now work to clear. Wheaton's still looking very strong on the attack, as they are still maintaining possession, even if it is rather loosely in some instances. And it is now cleared out by the Blue Streaks for a throw-in for the Thunder. And that looks like it will be taken by Morgan Beamer from the left side. Another hard tackle for a throw-in right in the back left corner. Again from Morgan Beamer. As we're going to see what they do here, right up next to the corner circle. Wheaton still keeping possession right in front of the box. See if they can center it here. As the Blue Streaks are doing a very good job at keeping it in that corner and clearing once again. As they maintain possession, as they reverse possession on that clear. Wheaton now defending the throw-in. Looks like they're trying to regain possession very quickly here as the Blue Streaks are now trying to break the back line. And Tori Sealand comes in for the save to maintain possession for the Thunder. As Thunder now reverse field to the right side, they're moving up. Maya Schoolman on the right side tries to boot it up, and it is going to be errant and go out for a goal kick.
Wheaton's been doing a great job of distributing the ball, not letting the forward areas get too congested. Have been very successful in keeping the John Carroll offensive from reaching the first third of their field.
Great tackle by Tori Max there just to keep the ball in front of her. And as I might add to what JP just said, you can hear probably through my headset the John Carroll coach sounding very frustrated at what Thunder have been able to do in this first 10 minutes of the first frame. As Wheaton now just maintaining possession in the back, just keeping it there. Now looking like they're reversing field to the left side. Carly Fadum now to Morgan Beamer. Inside to Emily Cetron. And Beamer now collects the possession that was kicked out and tries to move it up again. And it's going to go out for a Wheaton throw-in. And they're both just going to kind of stand there and watch the ball go out for another Wheaton throw-in in the exact same spot once again. as Morgan Bieber finally gets it in, and she is now moving up, looking very strong, looking for a cross inside the box, and it's going to be just behind the goal for another goal kick from Juliana Contoul. And she gets it out quick, and it's going to actually be errant. The clear going to be straight to Sophie Lindquist's chest, as she now gets it into the box right in front of goal, and it's going to be just wide left.
Great shot by Mia Blair. You can see kind of the Wheaton objective here. Cutting in, trying to get to the middle and get a shot from either outside the box or outside the 6-yard box.
It's looking very good for them so far. Eventually, one of these shots will at least find target and find the goal and make the keeper work for the 0-0 that is currently standing right now. And as it appears, Wheaton is going to get another throw-in from the left side, as they have been getting many from there right now. As they kick it back to the defense, Sarah Max now all the way over to Maya Schoolman. And it's going to be intercepted by John Carroll. And Sarah Max is going to just keep possession here, and it's now going to go out for a John Carroll throw-in. She quickly throws it in now, all the way up to Rosada on the top. And the Wheaton defense now looks to clear. Carly Fadum now with the ball, trying to get it up all the way to number all the way to number 27, Emily Cetron. I thought it was 22 again. And now Maya Schoolman now moving up the ball through the center of the pitch. Back to Sarah Max now, who is sitting right there on the right side. As you can see, the John Carroll Blue Streaks just starting to try to press that Wheaton defense as Wheaton gets it right to the right side, or right to the side now, right into the 6-yard box, and maybe just wide right of goal.
That was a great attempt. We can tell between the last two replays, both attempts have been sort of the same. The right winger cutting in, crossing into the middle, and a shot without a first touch. They're getting closer every time.
The Wheaton Thunder looking strong now as they're just maintaining possession and keeping hold of everything, as they're going to go up to number 7, Sophie Lindquist, and then we're going to get a foul from the Blue Streaks.
Get out of the box! Jet! Up! Jet! Maddie, drop there.
Tori Sealand appears to take the free kick on the right side, as Wheaton are putting a bunch of women are right on the edge of the box to run it in. And correction, it was going to be Audrey Sexton kicking it through for the Thunder.
Go at 17. Maddie, go at 17. Go. Track.
As the cross comes in, Wheaton has a ton of women in goal, and it's going to be just pinched clear by the keeper for a corner kick.
Organize.
A beautiful cross in by Audrey Sexton, and it's going to be just wide, as the Thunder look very strong in an attacking way this early in the half.
Drop in, Catherine.
As the corner again is going to come in from Audrey Sexton, as Wheaton is stacking the box right now with just about everybody. And it comes in, and the header is going to be just errant. It's going to be going the other way. And it's going to be cleared by the Blue Streaks, as Audrey Sexton tries to collect it on the right side, try to keep attacking possession for the Thunder.
Tuck in, Taylor, tuck in.
As she moves into the middle now, going to be passed back to Sarah Max and to Carly Fadum. And the Blue Streaks are going to intercept and go the other way, as it's going to go out for a Wheaton throw-in.
Wheaton's been very dominant in possession for the past 10-15 minutes. Looks like they've learned from the last game. Playing the ball safe, but also very, very actively looking for a goal. They've taken all the shots they can, looking for chances. It's a very good first start for the Thunder.
Yeah, a lot more shots today than we would have seen at this point in the game against Hope College, as the ball's going to go out for a Blue Streak throw-in.
wide in defense, all right?
which
Come central. Post up.
will be taken by number 6, Taylor Wallaber.
Abby, shift.
And it's going to be now intercepted by the Thunder as they look to attack, as they're going to cross it into the front of the goal. And just back a little bit. We're going to get a long shot now. That's going to be wide to the right and pretty far off target.
It's great to see the Thunder women are really looking for a goal here, being willing to shoot from any spot outside the box, really, and they're getting closer and closer every time.
Yeah, you can tell they've been instructed to shoot from just about anywhere if they think they can have a shot at goal right now, and it's looking a lot like they are doing very well in the attacking arena right now as the Blue Streak keeper collects.
In Taylor, drop now, back line.
The fight in the midfield for the ball in the air now is going to end up with a Thunder after a Morgan Beamer header. And it's going to be just overturned to the Blue Streak front line as they are now getting their first maybe half chance of the day as they get it into the box. Number 9, Lizzie Bruce for the cross in is going to be headed out and looks like just cleared by the Thunder.
That's the closest John Carroll has been to being inside the box and getting a chance at goal. Just 2 small mistakes, but they were able to recover quickly.
And the ball got cleared out once again for a Blue Streak throw-in on their half of the field. So that one really good opportunity from them ended up somehow on the other end of the field from the Thunder women. As Wheaton now looking to build from the back once again, all the way back to the keeper, Lauren Ketchum. Wheaton's looking for a nice, slow, but also, or what you'd think would be a slow build-up, but it's seeming to work very well and very quickly and effectively for them. As we see Audrey Sexton looking for an open woman on the right side and not able to find one. Maya Schoolman now with the ball into Mia Blair, and Maya again with the ball, just going back and forth trying to get it through. And now reversing field to the left mid, and Wheaton now getting straight in front of the box, and with Grace Hermanson now trying to get a shot in. Hermanson now on the right side is going to be just out for a Blue Streak goal kick. Another good chance for the Thunder, and they're starting to look almost better as this game goes on somehow, which I feel like it would almost be hard to believe after seeing how well they did in the first 5 minutes. As that ball goes out for a Thunder throw-in, and it's going to be quickly thrown in to Mia Blair, who still somehow has possession on the right side. She's looking for a cross in into the 6-yard box now. Another shot from the outside the box, and it's going to be over the goal. Looking for a field goal almost at that point.
Yeah, you can see same plan of action. Lay it off to the open person outside the box and just go for the shot.
Wheaton's plan is definitely working very well right now. They just need to get some of their shots a little bit lower, and these are going to be very dangerous chances from them. As the Blue Streaks now are moving up the field, number 9, Lizzie Bruce now with it on the left side. Crossing it in, and it's going to be intercepted by Maya Schoolman, who's going to clear out for another Blue Streak throw-in. And now to Madison Rosado, who is trying to move it up, and she is miraculously keeping possession, and we're going to shot towards Lauren Ketchum, and it's going to be a routine save from the seasoned veteran in her senior year.
Looks like the first shot on goal for John Carroll.
And that took about 19 minutes for John Carroll to get their first shot on goal, which is just a testament to how well the Thunder defense is doing. keeping possession and holding the attackers back. As now we're going to get Maya Schoolman on the right side of the field to Mia Blair now, and they're just going to try to keep it up and move it up as the Blue Streak women are pressing very tough against, or very hard against the defense now as as the Thunder are moving it up now, and Morgan Beamer now on the left side looking for a cross in. Deep cross now straight in front of the goal. And there's a fight for the ball now, and it's going to be cleared out by the Blue Streaks now. Back to Morgan Beamer, who's going to try to do the same thing all over again. Audrey Sexton now with the ball on the left side, trying to get it in there. And still in the 6-yard box, a shot goes just over the goal.
What a shot. We're definitely seeing a pattern here. Laying off, shot right off the bat. Wheaton's getting closer and closer. That was right over the crossbar, as you can see in the replay.
And that last shot was from Tori Sealand, probably the most dangerous shot of the night so far, as the Thunder are looking to get chance after chance into this point. It's been almost a track sprint from the Thunder so far this game. As Wheaton moves it back to the keeper again to build from the back, I'm going to just mention it. We have a beautiful sunset and a beautiful night for soccer here at Joe Bean Stadium, and a pretty large turnout, and as you kind of would expect for the women's home opener. Wheaton historically have ranked in the top 10 in D3 for the last few years in attendance, just showing how much the campus and the college loves their soccer here. The Blue Streaks now throwing it in, trying to get up to the front line. It's going to go just over their heads now, and Sarah Max holding the ball up and regaining possession for the Thunder. As she moves it all the way up to the front midfield now, Mia Blair is going to move it up. Here now to Morgan Beamer on the left side, reversing field and into the 6-yard box, out to the left side. A cross in, and it's going to be headed out by the Blue Streaks. Thunder try to get a shot on goal, and it's going to be well to the upper left. Most shots going high tonight, and see if they can get it down.
Yeah, we'll see if Wheaton tries to keep it down in the next few tries, or if they'll try a different attempt at scoring in goal, maybe going for a low shot this time.
And as you can hear behind us, we have the first train sighting of the game. Wheaton is on the busiest train line in the U.S., so we hear quite a few of them here on campus, but it's almost a fixture of game, or it is a fixture of games here, just a cool little quirk of our stadium. As Sophie Lundquist regains possession for the Thunder, and the defense now is just moving up pretty far now towards the box, and it's going to be cleared by the Blue Streaks all the way back to Maya Schoolman, who is going to immediately look to rush forward now. The synergy that a lot of these wing players have right now is very impressive, given how early it is in the season, as Maya Schoolman now clears it out for a Blue Streak throw-in. And we're going to get some substitutions in from the Blue Streaks now.
Substitution entering the game
It
for
is
John
number
Carroll,
19.
Lauren Gamimni.
You probably heard that from the intercom, but number 19, Lauren Gamini is in for number 5, Abby Smith. And Sarah Max now absolutely relentless on this ball now, moving forward, as Mia Blair now has it.
Great dribbling in the midfield by Mia Blair.
Just absolutely impressive how she's able to keep possession in a lot of these scenarios right now. As Wheaton now is moving up on the left side, Morgan Beamer, and now it has been cleared out for a throw-in. In for the Thunder now is...
Substitutions for both teams entering the game for Wheaton. Number 20, Rebecca Max.
Number 20,
And
Rebecca.
for John Carroll, number 18, Allie Malinky.
Number 20, Rebecca Max is in now for number 4, Grace Hermanson, and I believe that was number 18 in Allie Malinky for the Blue Streaks. As Wheaton now still maintaining possession and moving up the field. Mia Blair now in the midfield, trying to get it to the left side now, and Morgan Beamer now looking for a cross in, and it's going to be chipped or just missed, and it's going to be out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Wheaton coming into the game for the Thunder, number 24, Catherine Ashley.
Catherine Ashley in now for Sophie Lindquist, as play resumes now from the goal spot. Mia Blair trying to get a tackle in the midfield, and it's going to be just cleared out by the Blue Streaks now. And Sarah Max is going to once again hold on to the possession for the Thunder, and we are going to reset from the goal. Moving up the left side, Morgan Beamer with some very good footwork. Up the middle now, and is going to be pushed up, and the Blue Streak defense is going to try to put a nix to that one immediately. Wheaton trying to maintain the attack as Morgan Beamer throws it in once again. They've looked very good so far in this game, and we're hopefully going to see a goal pretty soon from this relentless attack that we've seen. And it makes you wonder when it's going to happen at this point. Hopefully they don't put the commentator's curse on it, but we hope it happens. As the Thunder defense now tries to reverse field and restart play again. As the pass almost intercepted by the new Blue Streak player that just went on, trying to make a difference as instantly as she comes on. And it's going to go out for a Thunder throw-in. It's going to quickly be thrown in now to Catherine Ashley now. It's going to be turned over now, and the Blue Streaks are going to be try to get on the attack here. Mia Blair now trying to intercept, and she makes a beautiful tackle to get that ball. But an errant pass is going to be just saved by Carly Fatum now, and it's going to be moved up from Morgan Beamer all the way up to Emily Cetron on the left side. And now the Thunder reversing field once again through Sarah Max, as she moves it up to the midfield now around center circle. The Blue Streaks just got a ball on that one, but Mia Blair is doing everything she can to get the ball through, the Blue Streak defense. And we're going to get a foul from the Thunder for a Blue Streak free kick. As she just kicks it back to the defense now. Number 7, Gabriella Walter now for the free kick from the Blue Streaks. She kicks it straight up to the strikers up front. Number 22, Madison Rosado now gets it turned over. And Mia Blair now moving it up quickly for the Thunder on the right side, all the way up to Catherine Ashley, who's now looking for a cross in right in front of goal. And it's going to go just off the head of one of the Thunder players to the left side. And Morgan Beamer now collects it and is trying to do something on the left side. And it's going to be booted out for a Wheaton throw-in. Emily Cetron to Morgan Beamer now as Morgan tries to get a cross in to the box. Rebecca Max now in the box now, as they are just trying to get a shot on goal here. Rebecca Max in the box, and it's going to go out for a goal kick.
Substitution for the Blue Streaks entering the game for John Carroll, number 3.
That was a great tackle by John Carroll to kind of deflect Rebecca Max's shooting mark.
as the Blue Streaks are going to try to get it out of the defense here, as the Thunder still get another turnover on that pass. And the Blue Streaks now look to move it up. Number 10, Emily Patrick. Now moving out the ball. The Blue Streaks in the middle just looking for opportunities to pass it to. And the Thunder are going to get the advantage there and the free kick off of an errant pass. As play resumes here, Morgan Beamer on the free kick, gonna kick it up quite far now, up to Rebecca Max in the front line. And the Blue Streaks are gonna look to counter. Grace Monin now on the front, and it's gonna be a incredible tackle by Sarah Max, and we're gonna get a foul from the Blue Streaks to the Thunder on Sarah Max.
Yeah, that was just foul play. Sarah Max had already cleared the ball before player came in and just swept her off her feet.
Hard play coming from the front line of the Blue Streaks right now. There's a lot of pressing and a lot of pushing from them, just trying to break through this Thunder defense.
Yeah, this backline has done almost everything perfectly, it seems. They've been able to shield the ball well, look for options in the offense, predicting passes very well, intercepting, just overall great defending from the Thunder. It's a great difference from the first game they played against Hope.
As now Wheaton hasn't left center and get another foul from the Blue Streaks, as Wheaton are going to get a free kick over the halfway line.
Gabby Central! Gabby, get Central!
This kick is going to be taken by Tori Sealand, as Wheaton is now starting to stack the box. See if she can get it in there. And it's going to be routinely collected by the Blue Streak keeper, Juliana Contoul, as she's going to now try to clear it out. And it's going to it looks like it's going to be a long kick from the box to the midfield. And Wheaton wins the header and is now trying to keep possession, as Mia Blair now doing excellent preventive work to maintain possession for the Thunder. As Maya Schoolman now up the right side, and it's going to go off of Catherine Ashley, and for a Blue Streak throw in on the right side. Tori Wallaber now for the throw in to number 18, Allie Malinky, and it's going to be taken off the header by the Thunder now, as it's sitting, just bouncing around in midfield, as the Blue Streaks are looking to take charge of the ball. And it's going to be a long pass that is a foot race towards it, and Wheaton is going to get to it first. Virtue of Carly Fadum, and now the Thunder are moving up the pitch. Now to the middle, and it's going to be an attempt at clearing from the Blue Streaks. That's going to end up with the Thunder defense once again, as Wheaton now gets it as another foot race to the right side of the pitch, and it's going to go out for a goal kick.
Now entering the game for Wheaton, number 11, Shay Monterre. And coming in for John Carroll, number 14, Julia Sutton.
Shay Monterre now in for the Thunder, just trying to get some new life to try to get a goal in the last few minutes of this half, as we are now starting to wind down to the final quarter. As Wheaton now go back to building from the back. JP, what are your big takeaways from this first half so far?
Well, first has been the defense. Defense has played really, really well tonight. That back line has been super solid. They've been able to predict the John Carroll defense very well. Most, if not all, of the through passes were intercepted, save for the one and only shot that John Carroll has taken this half. Offense has done super well. It almost seems like they're doing attacking drills on this team, just relentlessly recycling the ball, crossing it in, shooting, passing it back out, crossing it in, shooting again. It's only a matter of time before they get more chances at goal or on target. and John Carroll doesn't seem to be able to progress past this defense.
Right as you were talking, JP, another shot or another chance straight to the front of the box from across from the Thunder from the Thunder offense. As now they're trying to build from the back, and it's going to be out for another Thunder throw from Maya Schoolman, and she's going to throw it straight in. And it's going to go back to the Blue Streaks.
Seems to be an illegal throw from number 26.
Yeah, thank you, because I did not see what the call was on that. The Blue Streaks now throwing it in. And the defense, the Blue Streak defense is going to try to kick it up, and Maya Schoolman with a wonderful header to try to keep, or to clear the ball out and prevent the attacking movement from the Blue Streaks. And Maya Schoolman winning the header there, and it's going to go, unfortunately, down to number 14, Julia Sutman of the Blue Streaks. As they're just trying to break through this defense right now, just kicking it around the midfield. And it looks like it's going to get the ball intercepted by Sarah Max, as she has been everywhere tonight. Audrey Sexton now up to the left side. Tori Sealand now on the far left, trying to move it in. Over to Morgan Beamer, who's going to try to get another cross in, and it's going to be out for a Thunder throw-in on the, for a Thunder corner kick on the right side. Wonderful defense from the Blue Streaks to try to keep the ball out, and we're going to get our corner right here from Morgan Beamer, straight into the box, right in front of goal, and is going to be cleared out for another cross from Morgan Beamer. She's going to try her best to get it back in there. Wheaton looking relentless on this chance now, as we get another clear from number 7, Gabriella Walter.
Yeah, this John Carroll defense is not getting a break. That was two different crosses in the span of 10 seconds.
John Carroll now just trying to get set before the Thunder come back once again, looking absolutely relentless in this first half. The question is, how long can they keep up this intensity without getting a goal? It's got to be tough at some point as they move up and get looking for another chance now right in front of the box.
What a shot.
It's got to be a long shot from the outside from about 20 meters.
Yeah, that's the closest we've been. That was a great shot.
Substitution for the Thunder, checking into the game, number 13, Danny
Some
Nishi.
powerful topspin.
And that's going to be Danny Nishiam in for Maya Schoolman, who has had a wonderful first half, as we are going to get a Thunder corner from Audrey Sexton now on the right side.
Spent almost 3 minutes just exclusively in the Thunder offensive half.
As we now stacking the box as another long cross comes straight in front of goal. And it's going to be outside the box now, but will there just be another shot straight away?
Seems to take a hand deflection.
And a free kick for the Thunder now from about 20 yards. Or so for about 25 yards right outside the box now. And this is going to be another dangerous chance from the Thunder. Going to be Tori Sealand or Morgan Beamer in on this kick. It's looking like Tori Sealand right now, as John Carroll are frantically trying to set up their wall. And Morgan Beamer now coming in for the kick straight towards goal. And just saved by the Blue Streak keeper for another Thunder corner.
Even closer by Wheaton, almost hit that top right corner.
The unexpected kick from Morgan Beamer almost going in. And it was a wonderful shot that almost fit straight into the top right corner. As we see another corner kick from Audrey Sexton now on the right side. Here comes the kick. Straight in front of him again, and it's going to be headed just over the box from the Blue Streaks as they try to counter now. And instead they just clear it all the way back to number 2, Carly Fadum, who has been all over this back line tonight. Over to Sarah Max now, trying to reverse field. Can they get to Shea Montre? They're going to get it back to Lauren Ketchum first and over to Shea now.
great composure by the back line. You can see, despite the high press from John Carroll, defense has been able to keep the ball in possession, not make any defensive mistakes.
And Wheaton now right on front of the goal, and it's going to be kicked just errantly for the Blue Streak goal kick. A wonderful chance there, where Wheaton just getting it over the back line, and getting Rebecca Max now just over to try to get a shot on goal. As we hit the final 5 minutes, or we're about down to 5 minutes left in this half, it is going to be a sprint to the end for both teams, one to defend and one to attack.
Again, from the back line, we can see the composure. Despite 5 minutes being left, they still look very lively, very composed, very calm.
The calmness and the experience from this back line has been incredible this game, as they've just taken everything in stride and taking it very composed now. As the Blue Streaks now are pushing it around, finally trying to maintain some possession of their own. It's going to be intercepted by number 24, Catherine Ashley now, and she's going to shoot it from 30 yards out. And it's going to go off a Blue Streak defender as they try to maintain possession here with number 14, Julia Sutman, all the way up to number 3, Grace Monin now, and it's going to be she's going to get tackled, and it's going to be taken by the Thunder once again. The Thunder reverse field to the left side. Morgan Beamer now trying to push up to Catherine Ashley now right there. And it's going to be back to the defensive line once again as they're just reversing field, just making them run. Sarah Max looking for a long throw, and she's going to get it to her sister right in the middle. And it's going to be taken by the Blue Streaks, and they're going to try to counter now, and it's going to be intercepted by Sarah Max. She has been absolutely incredible tonight. Audrey Sexton now moving up very well with incredible footwork. And the Thunder are going to get it right in front of the box as they try to kick it out to the left side for a cross, and it's going to be cleared by the Blue Streaks. Sarah Max now once again with the ball as the Thunder are reversing field as she kicks it way up to number 27, Emily Cetron. And the Thunder still maintaining possession, trying to get the through pass in, and it's going to go out for a Thunder throw-in. Shea Monterey now looking for the throw-in, just looking for an open woman now, and she's going to get it. Audrey Sexton right near the middle, right on the right side of the 18-yard box, and it's go out for a, it's going to be just offside now. And now it's going to be a Blue Streak free kick.
Up, Juliana! Claire, sit!
As now we're down to the final 150 seconds of this half. The Blue Streaks are going to look like they're about to try to get something going, and it's going to be back to the Thunder defense, who just had their claws on this ball the entire game. Lauren Ketchum now just routinely trying to find a pass, and she's going to kick it up to Morgan Beamer on that left side. The Thunder look to move it up now. Rebecca Max with the ball near the front, right at midfield. And it's going to be kicked up, and it's going to be intercepted by the Blue Streaks, who try to get moving in a countering direction, and it's going to be out for another Thunder throw-in. A foul from the Blue Streaks, and it's going to be a Thunder free kick with 90 seconds left in this half. How many more chances will the Thunder get in this 90 seconds? It could be one, it could be 5 from what we've been watching from them so far this game.
Despite Wheaton dominance, we are still at a tie. I think what Thunder will hope to look for will be finishing a goal in the second half. At the pace they've been playing at, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case very early on in the second half.
Yeah, the Thunder still searching for their goal despite their dominance in this game. As we hit the final minute of play here in this half, and The Thunder now just relentlessly going for another shot on goal
50 seconds
from
remaining.
about 20 yards out. And it's going to be too wide to the left.
Another perfect execution, cross in and a shot. That was great speed from Carly Fatum.
Carly Fatum flying in from the defense to get that shot and just looking dangerous, looking for anything they can so far. 30 seconds left in this half as Wheaton is going to get one more chance here for a cross in from Catherine Ashley on that left side. It's going to be back to Morgan Beamer as she's going to immediately, first touch, cross it in as the ball is now bouncing around.
Going for a bike kick.
An attempted bicycle kick from Rebecca Max.
10 seconds remaining in the
as we
first
have 10
half.
seconds
9,
remaining in the half.
8,
Is
7,
going to be cleared out
6,
now for a
5,
foul.
4,
And that is going to be the end of your
2,
half
1.
here at Joe Bean Stadium.
Fans, that'll do it for the first half of play in Game 2 of the 2022 Bob Baptista Invitational. Your halftime score, Wheaton 0, John Carroll 0. As a reminder, bathrooms are located underneath the...
Welcome to Wheaton College Graduate School. Wheaton College was established in 1860, and our first graduate programs in education and theology began in 1936 and 1937. Since then, the graduate school has expanded to offer more than 20 degrees and certificates, attracting faculty, experts, and dedicated scholars from around the world to learn, live, and lead for Christ and His kingdom. Wheaton College is located in the town of Wheaton, Illinois. Campus is just blocks from Wheaton's beautiful public library, restaurants, coffee shops, shopping district, and French market. The Illinois Prairie Path leads to a range of gorgeous parks and forest preserves. To check out one of America's most famous cities, just hop on the train and head straight to downtown Chicago, a 45-minute trip. Our oldest building on campus, Blanchard Hall, is named after the college's first and second presidents, Jonathan Blanchard and his son Charles. Jonathan Blanchard was an active abolitionist in his day, and this building has been verified as a stop on the Underground Railroad. Blanchard is home to the Wheaton College administrative offices. This building also houses the MA in Teaching program. Built in 1960, Edmond Memorial Chapel is home to Undergraduate Chapel. Boswell Library contains study spaces, the Writing Center, a lounge, public computers, and our main stacks. At Boswell, several subject librarians, ESL, and writing consultants provide expert research and writing assistance. The Marion E. Wade Center is Wheaton's museum and archive dedicated to C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, Dorothy L. Sayers, and 4 other famous authors. Here, grad students conduct in-depth original research or simply browse through the many artifacts and reading room resources. The Student Services Building holds Wheaton's state-of-the-art Center for Vocation and Career, the bookstore, and also houses the MA in Humanitarian Disaster Leadership and the Humanitarian Disaster Institute. The Krauser Sports Complex is an 8,000 square foot building featuring a fully equipped gym and weight room, a swimming pool, indoor running tracks, basketball courts, a climbing wall, and studios where you can take classes like Zumba and yoga. Wheaton's food service is consistently rated among the best in the nation. The Todd M. Beamer Center is home to Sam's Cafe, The Stoop, a favorite place to get a special graduate student discount, and Wheaton's Anderson Commons Dining Hall. The Billy Graham Hall is named for the late evangelist and Wheaton College alumnus Billy Graham. Commonly referred to simply as the BGH, this building is the heart of Wheaton College Graduate School and home for most of our programs, offices, resources, and classrooms. The fifth floor is home to the programs in the School of Biblical and Theological Studies, BITH, or BTS for short. BGH 5 contains an impressive display of biblically themed art featuring Wheaton's own resident arts faculty and such notable names as Albrecht Dürer, Rembrandt, and Sadao Watanabe. You will also find an archaeology museum and exegesis research resource room. Here in the lounge, BIS graduate studies students and faculty enjoy fellowship and special events, and students study and collaborate. This floor is also home to the Wheaton Center of Early Christian Studies. BGH 3 houses the School of Mission, Ministry and Leadership, MML for short. Here, you will also find Baswell Library's Evangelism and Missions collection, college archives and special collections, as well as the Wheaton College Billy Graham Center archives. Beyond the classroom, grad students come here to explore the history of Christianity, evangelism, and intercultural studies. The School of Psychology, Counseling, and Family Therapy, PCFT for short, is located on the mezzanine floor of Billy Graham Hall. On this floor, there are offices, classrooms, a resource library, two-way observation rooms for practicum training, and research labs. Around the corner from the BGH, our new Center for Family and Relational Health provides our marriage and family therapy students with practical on-site training. The second floor is home to the newly renovated Graduate School Commons. This area is where you'll find most grad student resources. Grad students use the second floor lounge to share meals, fellowship, and study. Here you'll find MA in Higher Education and Student Development program. You'll also find the Department of Applied Linguistics and Intercultural Education, home to the MA in TESOL and Intercultural Studies, and Wheaton's Institute for Cross-Cultural Training. This is Barrow's Auditorium, where many of our larger events, conferences, and graduate chapel are held. As you enter Barrow's, you can't help but stop and admire this beautiful mosaic, the Luminous One, made in 2017 by Wheaton students and faculty. Part of Wheaton that you won't find here in Illinois is Honey Rock, Wheaton's outdoor center for leadership development located in Wisconsin. The MA in Outdoor and Adventure Leadership is taught at Honey Rock, enabling students to serve as graduate assistants and lead programming, camps, and retreats. Grad students from the main campus enjoy fall retreats at Honey Rock. Thank you for joining me for this campus tour. Find more information about our programs, admissions, and financial aid at our website, wheaton.edu. We look forward to seeing you here soon.
The mission of the Wheaton College Graduate School is to form servant scholars and leaders through exceptional graduate programs for Christ and His kingdom. Praise God, at Wheaton you don't have to choose between excellence in academics and praxis and leadership on the one hand, and a deep commitment to serving Christ in the church and in society. No, we wed those two commitments together. We've been doing that for more than 80 years. Our faculty and students and alumni embodying humble leadership and servant scholarship, often at the highest levels of the academy to the farthest reaches of the world.
At Wheaton, our more than 20 degrees and certificates deliver an outstanding Christian graduate educational experience, one built on an enduring model of adventurous thinking that integrates both quality academics and profound faith. Only at Wheaton will you find the first graduate program to emphasize both humanitarian and disaster preparation with a focus on faith-driven leadership. The first professionally accredited marriage and family therapy program in Illinois to offer community services and hands-on student training with its own faculty-led clinic. A master's degree in theology whose alumni place in the top-tier PhD programs and that offers a partnership with the Center for Pastor Theologians to integrate theology into the ministry of the local church.
Wheaton offers an unparalleled journey, cultivating a diverse community where students actively integrate their faith with excellence in learning, service, and leadership. In our Graduate Student Life Office, we build belonging with a variety of events throughout the year, including Grad Chapel, diversity panels, prayer meetings, and fireside fellowship. We provide resources and support for international students and students of color, cultivating an environment where together we most fully reflect the image of Christ and His kingdom. We facilitate student leadership by offering on and off-campus service learning partnerships and outreach opportunities that integrate Christian thought and action. Plus, our location just outside Chicago puts the world at your fingertips. Everything from world-class entertainment and the arts to the chance to put your learning into action in servant leadership roles.
In the midst of a global pandemic that emptied our own classrooms for half a semester, faculty and graduate students in our Humanitarian Disaster Institute provided research, events, and resources that reached over 603 million people. At the Honey Rock Center for Leadership Development, located in the Northwoods, Wisconsin, graduate students in our Masters in Outdoor and Adventure Leadership program learned and led experientially as they develop and manage outdoor discipleship programs that impact the lives of hundreds of children, youth, and college students every year. As faculty in the graduate school, we seek to model servant scholarship as we mentor our students. For me, integrating exegesis, theology, and African American biblical interpretation is just as relevant to my ministry as a clergy person as it is to my popular and academic writing. You'll find this pattern with all my colleagues at Wheaton, a commitment to service, ministry, and serious academic scholarship. These are just a few examples of total excellence at Wheaton, inviting students into the research, leadership, and ministry of our academic centers, research labs, programs, institutes, and applying the thoughtful leadership of the academy to the real-world context.
So, what does a typical Wheaton College graduate student look like? They come in all shapes and sizes from all places in the world with all kinds of different callings. People like Stephen Bauman, who was the head of World Relief, like Mark Yarhouse, who's doing so much to help us understand human sexuality, like Christine Kane, the Australian evangelist, or like Robert Sityo from Uganda, a remarkable man who with his wife adopted 18 children and sensed God's call to come to Wheaton College to finish his preparation for a ministry of evangelism in his home country. People of remarkable faith, commitment, and a deep sense of passion to do the work of Christ in the world. Our hope is that one day soon you will join them.
Welcome back to the second half at Joe Bean Stadium. I'm Jacob Fatma, along here with JP Rodriguez, and it is still 0-0 here for the third straight half here in this tournament. What have we done to get here, JP?
Yeah, we've had multiple shots on target. Haven't been able to get one in, but hopefully this half we can turn things around, be able to finish into the box a little faster. John Carroll's got to step their game up, get a few more chances in. Their defense has been really struggling with a relentless Thunder offense.
As JP mentioned, it's an absolutely relentless Thunder offense so far in this after this first half. It was almost a track sprint the entire way from the Thunder offense, just constantly attacking and getting crosses into the box. So we're going to see if we see that in the second half as we are about to kick off here for the second half of action. 0-0, and both teams looking for a goal. And now the Thunder are going straight back to their back line now, right to where it works. And they're moving it, trying to move up the right side. It's going to be out for a throw-in for them as well. And we're going to get that from Maya Schoolman. She's back into the game. And it should be the same starting 11 for the Thunder as went out there in the first half. As the Thunder now reverse field now. Carly Fadum now pushing it up all the way to the left side with Morgan Beamer. As she looks to move it in a little bit. Great footwork now, getting it right in front of the box. And the Thunder passing it around right in front, and it's going to go back to the defensive line as they're looking to push up on the right side now.
We can definitely see Wheaton has really gone up on the offensive this first half. Cross in.
And it's going to be taken by the Blue Streak keeper, who has started the first 2 games of their season so far in goal and then finished it in the midfield. And she is staying in goal for the second half for the first time this season as she kicks it away. And it's going to be cleared up for the Blue Streaks from number 19. It's going to be intercepted by Carly Fadum, and the goalkeeper Lauren Ketchum now with the ball. She's out of goal now, and it's going to be over to Sarah Max, who's going to kick it all the way out in reverse field to Mia Schoolman. And Sophie Lindquist now with the interception on the front line. Wheaton moving up, and they are just doing anything to keep the ball now as Mia Blair ends up with the ball into the box now. It's going to be cleared out for a Thunder corner on the right side.
Corner kick for Wheaton.
Yeah, it seems like that took a deflection off the John Carroll defense, went dangerously close to the goal, but great play by Mia Blair.
The Thunder somehow always finding a way into the box no matter what at this point in the game. As we are going to get a cross in from that looks like Morgan Beamer now, trying to cross in from the corner once again. As here comes the cross into the box. It's going to be lower this time, straight into the side of the net for a Blue Streak goal kick. And she sets it down, and now the Thunder offense is starting to press pretty hard as the Blue Streaks kick it out as quickly as they can. Number 3 has it for the Blue Streaks right now. And number 13 clears it up as far as she can. It's going to be outside for a Thunder throw-in from Morgan Beamer. The pass in goes straight back to Beamer, and now up to Audrey Sexton. And Tori Seeland now reversing field to Maya Schoolman as she moves it up through the middle now. Tori Seeland ends up with the ball again, and it's going to be taken from a tackle from the Blue Streaks. As the Blue Streaks now are looking to mount a counter-offensive here. As number 19 has the ball, and she's moving up well. Morgan Beamer just not letting her get past her now at this point, and we get a cross towards the middle of the, right in front of the box. And the Thunder are going to get a nice clear and immediately try to sprint the other direction, not even saving a breath. Audrey Sexton now moving up all the way to the left side with Emily Cetron. She moves it in front of the box here, and we're going to get a shot on goal. It's saved routinely. Once again by Juliana Contoul, and she's going to slowly walk it out now.
Yeah, that was a great play for the offensive. Number 27, Cetrin, just a great shot. Maybe a little bit rushed right into the goalkeeper's hands, but Thunder are getting the right idea this first beginning of the second half.
Thunder once again just being absolutely relentless on offense. And so far the same story as the first half. The Blue Streaks now are mounting some more possession now, trying to move it up while they're around midfield. Moving up towards about 25 yards from the goal. And it's going to be intercepted by Sarah Max once again with a beautiful clearance. And it's back to the Blue Streak defense, who gets it up to number 10 in the middle. And the Thunder defense is now looking like they're scrambling a little bit more than they have in this rest of this game, but they maintained composure, and it was an offside by the Blue Streaks.
We can definitely see a lot more offensive here from the John Carroll team. Seems like they've sort of stacked the midfield, putting double teams, a lot of pressure on players like Sealand, players like Mia Blair. Just keep them from playing it out to the sides or getting anywhere close to the box.
John Carroll now starting to wake up a little bit and move forward on offense, as this is still 0-0, folks. We are trying our best to, both teams are trying their best to get a goal in, as we're going to get it out the back for a goal kick once again. Out short to her left side now, and punching it up for outside for another Thunder throw in. The Blue Streaks cannot maintain possession right now on that side of the field, and it's going to be outside for a Blue Streak throw in now near the same point on the left side, or sorry, right side rather. John Carroll moving it up, and a wonderful tackle by Sarah Max to get the ball back somehow. And it's intercepted by John Carroll as they're moving up near the center circle and pushing it up. They're now past the Wheaton defense, and it's going to be saved by Lauren Ketchum. Very good calm save.
Yeah, it looked like that was number 18, Ellie Malinky. That was one of the few breakaways that John Carroll has had. Very good offensive, but she didn't have anyone in the center to cross it into, so sort of desperate shot into goal, which Ketchum was able to catch with ease.
Ketchum doing very well in the one-on-one down in the box, as John Carroll trying to wake up from the first half, where there was just not much going for them on offense, as Morgan Beamer now on the left side. Going to be out for a John Carroll throw-in, taken from number 13, as she's now trying to throw it in, trying to find an open woman. Tries to throw it all the way up, and is going to be headed out for another throw-in from just about 5 yards on from where she was at. And that throw is going to be just about intercepted, and somehow, some way, is going to be offside for or offside by the Blue Streaks for the Thunder now. Free kick now. The Thunder are quickly looking to reverse field, as Sarah Max now kicks it back to the left side. Carly Fadum now moving the ball up. And Wheaton still maintaining possession now as they move it past the center circle to the midfield. Sarah Max now kicking it all the way over to Maya Schoolman on the right side, as it's going to go out. And it's going to be a Wheaton throw-in once again, kicked out by John Carroll. Looks like another illegal throw, I think. Not completely sure what happened there, but it's now a John Carroll throw-in. And it's going to be intercepted by the Thunder on that right side, as now the Thunder are looking to get a nice cross in from Morgan Beamer once again. First touch into the box is going to be headed out by the John Carroll defenders, as Audrey Sexton gets her foot on that ball in front of goal. Mia Blair with maybe her first mild miscue of the night, not getting a pass all the way out there. But the Thunder still somehow maintain possession and go straight back to her as she gets tackled from behind for a free kick.
Yeah, it just looked like again, the plays we've seen, kind of driving away from the player, and John Carroll just can't seem to be able to not draw the foul when they get close to them.
Right now it looks like Tori Sealand for the free kick as Wheaton stacks the box with all of their women. And it's going to go just over top of the defense, straight in front of goal. And it's going to be bounced around, and Maya Schoolman now trying to get it out to maintain possession. And it's going to be cleared by John Carroll. As now we're getting a sprint to the ball. Morgan Beamer gets to it, pass it to Sarah Max, and we're going to, looks like they're going to try to move it straight up the middle here. And Morgan Beamer on this left side. And for the cross in, straight over, and it's going to be just missed.
What a great crossing by Beamer.
Grace Hermanson almost getting her foot on that ball to get straight towards the goal, just missing out.
That was a great attempt.
You can't ask for much better of a chance than that. If the Wheaton keeps getting that, eventually something must happen. You gotta think it. You gotta hope it at this point. As Wheaton now gets the ball back in the midfield, and it's gonna be going back to the defense, trying to build from the back once again. Moving on up, and the Blue Streaks are gonna clear as the ball hits their defense. Lauren Ketchum now just out of the goal, trying to keep the ball moving for Wheaton. Sarah Max now moving it up to Mia Blair once again. Over to Tori Sealand, and now to Morgan Beamer on this left side. She has been dangerous so far in this half. Will she be able to get another cross in? She moves it right in front of goal. Great footwork. Meg's the other player that she's up against, and it's going to be out for a Thunder throw-in, which will also be from Morgan Beamer.
Yeah, you can see Beamer just playing it wide, and immediately Grace Hermanson just going in, waiting for that cross.
The throw-in now going over the head of Emily Cetron, and it's now just being bounced around. Someone just trying to get their foot on it. It's going to be out for another Thunder throw-in from Morgan Beamer. And it's going to be headed by the Blue Streaks back to Morgan Beamer, who's going to cross it straight over right in front of the box now for the Thunder. Mia Blair now moving it in, trying to get across in front of goal. And she kicks it back. It's going to be a crossover, and it's going to go over the goal and out for a goal kick.
That was a great play by Mia Blair, drawing the defense out, then passing it back to make a crosser shot available.
The Blue Streaks moving it out now. It's going to be out for another Thunder throw-in on that right side. Maya Schoolman now throwing it into Mia Blair. And those two just working together to try to move up. And once another slightly errant pass is going to be cleared back to the Thunder defense, where they have just had their claws on everything that goes near them today. And moving it up the field, they're still holding on to it. Maya Schoolman now with the ball, just reversing over to Sarah Max. And all the way up to the strikers in front. And Audrey Sexton now with a wonderful move, kicking it out to the left side with a wide open Emily Cetron. It's going to be out for a Thunder corner.
That was a great idea. Cheeky little touch by number 6, Audrey Sexton. It's just a matter of time at this point. They've done everything right. Now all they need to do is put the ball in the net.
An incredible touch by Audrey Sexton to get it through the goal, or through to make the ball go on goal, and we get the cross in from the corner, and it's going to be kept by the keeper, who was interfered with, so we're going to get a goal kick.
That was a good service by Beamer, but ultimately Contel was able to catch it and draw the foul.
You're just slightly too close to the keeper this time, allowed her to get her hands on it. As Morgan Beamer, again relentless right now, getting her foot on that ball on the defensive end. As Wheaton now trying to rebuild from the back once again. Sarah Max now with the ball, looking like the Thunder are reversing field here. Sarah Max just moving around, back to Lauren Ketchum and goal. Thunder with excellent use of all their players in the back line and near the back, as Carly Fatum now moving the ball up. and Morgan Beamer on this left side. As Morgan Beamer tries to get it around, and it's going to be cleared by the Blue Streaks. Nice little push pass that was attempted there. Great idea if it would have worked. Very tight, as now the Thunder have it on the right side with Maya Schoolman. And Mia Blair now trying to push it up as much as she can. And we're going to get another Blue Streak foul and a Thunder free kick. This time from about 40 yards out. More like 30 now. The kick coming from Tori Sealand. The cross into the box to all the Thunder women. It's going to be headed out by the Blue Streaks, but Mia Blair keeping it in. Cleared again by the Blue Streaks, but the Thunder still are on the attack, still have possession. Another cross from Tori Sealand into the box to Hermanson. And it's going to be cleared again by the Blue Streaks. And once again, Carly Fadum is going to get her foot on that ball. And the Thunder defense collects.
Yeah, you can see the John Carroll defense just stacking in that box every time we have a little cross in. You can see Mia Blair surrounded by 4 or 5 Blue Streaks in that box, making it almost impossible to maneuver.
It has been impressive how much she's been able to go around that defense with how much pressure she's had on her so far tonight. As we are looking back at now having another building from the back by the Thunder, just doing anything to try to get into this box, to try to get more shots on goal. Morgan Beamer now with some excellent footwork on that side, keeping possession of the ball. She's going to kick it back to Mia Blair, who's going to be kicking it all the way back to Carly Fadum, who's going to try to reverse field now as the Thunder moving it up now to the midfield right in front of the box. Grace Hermanson in front of the box is going to be cleared by the Blue Streaks. Back to the Thunder defense once again. These Blue Streaks cannot catch a break right now, as it's cleared once again, and the keeper coming way out now to get this ball.
Yeah, you can see the high press starting to take form in the John Carroll defense and offense as soon as you saw that ball go back towards Ketchum.
John Carroll just doing anything to try to get their ball moving in the offensive direction right now. And it's shown in a lot of pressing right from the top to some of these defenders, but they seem to be laying off right now as the Thunder get through to the left side. And it's going to be out for another Thunder throw-in from Morgan Beamer.
Substitutions for both teams. Entering the game for the Thunder, number 24, Catherine Ashley. And for John Carroll, number 22, Madison Rosado. And number 15, Meredith Kaloyan.
The Blue Streaks now getting some of their starters back into the game, as Wheaton now getting Catherine Ashley back into this game, as we see another attempted shot get bounced off a Blue Streak defender now from the Thunder from way outside the box, just trying to get any shot they can right now. And Maya Schoolman now looking for the cross on the right side. Mia Blair now crossing it in, and it's still in the box right now with number 6, as she's trying to get a cross in. Back to Mia Schoolman with the cross, straight through the box. That's going to go past to Morgan Beamer now, as Lauren Ashley try to go get it. Another cross in the box is going to be headed clear. How many crosses, how many chances will the Thunder get right now? They keep getting more and more here, as Morgan Beamer back with the ball over to Mia Blair. And it's going to be an attempted clearance where Carly Fadum's going to end up with the ball after a great tackle to get that back. And Tori Sealand with a wonderful slide to go get that ball and maintain possession for the Thunder, as we now kick out to Morgan Beamer once again. Can we get another cross in? It's going to be just high and kick straight into the box. And are we going to get a foul in the box? We are not. It's going to be a corner kick. Audrey Section almost drawing a foul in the box.
Yeah, that was a great service by Beamer.
Corner kick for Wheaton.
She just couldn't find the opponent. That was actually a very good tackle. Was able to dispossess number 6, Audrey Sexton, pretty easily.
Thunder number 11, Shea Monterre.
Yeah, Audrey Sexton now trying to call for the penalty kick. Just doing her best to draw one at this point because Wheaton just wants a goal, and we're going to get another corner kick here, and it's going to be from Audrey Sexton. As the cross comes in, straight into the box, all the Thunder women right there, and it's going to go out, and it's going to be off the blue streaks again, as it looks like, or no, it's going to be for a blue streak goal kick right off the head of one of the Thunder players.
I know it is.
Just setting it down on the spot and sending them all long, as she looks like she's going to kick this one far here. The Thunder regaining possession very quickly here. That's going to be out for another Thunder throw-in, as that was number, I believe that was number 17 now on that ball. And the Thunder now moving it up into the middle. It's going to be cleared once again. And the keeper's way out. She, with the blue streak offense, trying to get that ball from her. A little bit of a dangerous play from the keeper. She is sitting way out of goal right now, as the Blue Streaks are just trying to get any counter attack they can and any opportunity they can to get a goal.
You can definitely see Wheaton playing more of a possession game also in the middle. First half seemed to be very, very dominant on the wide sides.
As the Blue Streaks now moving it straight up, and it's going to be Carly Fadem with a wonderful tackle to get that ball out for a corner.
Yeah, that looks like it's the closest they've been to inside our box. Number 22, Madison Brazato, almost got there but was denied.
As we're going to get a corner from the Blue Streaks here. Here comes the cross in from the corner. And it's going to be headed out by Tori Sealand. As it looks like the Blue Streaks can get another cross, and be bounced off a Thunder defender and cleared. And Catherine Ashley now straight onto the counter offensive, as her and a plethora of sprinting Blue Streak players. And Morgan Beamer now just going to try to hold it up until the Thunder can get more players in the box. That's going to be out to Audrey Sexton now, and back to Catherine Ashley. It's going to be an errant cross in out for a goal kick. And I'm going to welcome the new people here to Joe Bean Stadium. I am still Jacob Fama, and I'm with JP Rodriguez, and we are still 0-0 here for an extensive period of time at Joe Bean. This entire Invitational has not seen a goal yet. How do we get here, JP?
Well, Wheaton's been playing a very dominant offensive, a lot of possession, a lot of crossings, a lot of shots. We just have not been able to get a shot in goal.
As the Blue Streaks now mounting a counter offensive, and number 18 now with the ball, trying to get it into the box. John Carroll in the last 5 minutes has woken up and has seen a lot more on the offensive half, and it's going to be out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Wheaton, re-entering the game for the Thunder, number 20, Rebecca Max.
Rebecca Max coming in once again in this game. In the first half, she made a big difference from the moment she entered. We're going to see if we can get that same effect here, as Lauren Ketchum now kicks it out from the goal. Sarah Max now just kicking it back. Carly Fadem now, as the high press is coming from the Blue Streaks as they may get possession off the tackle. Number 19 got to cross it in. And she's just trying to find space. Carly Fadem and Morgan Beamer all over her in the corner, and it's going to be out for a Thunder goal kick. A great trap by the Thunder defense in the corner just to get that ball out. Carly Fadum now with the ball from Lauren Ketchum. Just moving it up. Morgan Beamer now. The Blue Streaks allowing this ball to get a long way before they get a press on it. Sarah Max now all the way trying to get it up. And Mia Blair is going to get her foot on this ball once again. A little bit quieter this half, but still everywhere as we get it, as we're getting up to Rebecca Max now on the right side. Can we get across in? Maya Schoolman now crossing it in to the middle to Audrey Sexton. It's going to be cleared out by the Blue Streaks, and they're going to try to counter here. Number 22 with the ball, and we have a Blue Streak running. Can Sarah Max get to number 18 here? As Wheaton is going to get their foot on it, Tori Sealand to Audrey Sexton now, and Morgan Beamer is going to try to mount a counter as the track sprint commences. And we're going to go out for a Thunder throw-in.
John Carroll has definitely been attempting a goal of their own. They've been making very good counters. Number 22 and number, I think, 16 on that counter. Very dangerous, but still have not been able to land a shot the second half.
Yeah, John Carroll looking much more dangerous here in this second half, moving further away from the Wheaton dominance we saw in the first half. But Wheaton still looking very good here with most of the possession as we get Maya Schoolman gets right through and it's going to be cleared out for a throw-in after a hard clearance towards the fence. You can hear it clattering from this end of the stadium. And the throw-in comes now to Shea Monterey. Back to Maya Schoolman. And now moving it up now. And that is still Mia Blair. This is going to be dispossessed. This will be out for a Blue Streak throw-in.
John Carroll re-entering the game, number 10, Emily Patrick.
The Blue Streaks making a substitution of their own, trying to find new life in the last 20 minutes of this game as we're hitting the low point where someone just wants a goal. A reminder, there is no overtime this year. They got rid of that. So the game will end in a tie if it ends at 0-0. And Sarah Max now doing wonderfully to get that ball on the ground to stop it from bouncing in the air as Wheaton gains possession here. Maya Schoolman now reversing field to Carly Fadum, moving up this left side. Morgan Beamer now with the ball all the way up to Audrey Sexton. Sexton incredibly maintaining possession here, and she kicks it out to Catherine Ashley on the left side. And Catherine Ashley with the cross. That's going to be saved and barely held onto by the Blue Streak keeper.
That was a great service by Catherine Ashley. At this point, we're just looking for the goal right now. Thunder's just really desperate in these last 17 minutes to find the back of the net. They're doing everything right. They're doing the counters, playing offensive possession. Now we just need to get a goal in before John Carroll begins to adjust to the second half.
As John Carroll crossing in straight for a goal and saved by Lauren Ketchum. A wonderful save by her, making it look easy in the goal.
Great save by Ketchum from that strike by number 16.
The Thunder now just trying to find their goal. You would have to think it has to come at some point here. They have been absolutely incredible on offense today. Well over 20 shots so far. Just looking for a goal, just searching and praying at this point. As we have a Blue Streak free kick from their back line. Straight to the midfield here as the press is not seeming to come from the Thunder. Tori Sealand eventually getting on it. And the tackle coming from Maya Schoolman is going to somehow dispossess the Blue Streaks. And number 6 is going to get possession again for a blue streak throw in. And it's going to quickly throw it in now to try to catch the Thunder off guard. And we're going to see a fight for the ball by the byline. And it's going to be out. We're going to have a few more substitutions here.
Substitutions for Wheaton, re-entering the game, number 27, Emily Cetron, number 13, Danny Nishiyama.
I never had 27.
Carly Fittum comes off the field. Very dominant defensive performance, first and second half.
The Thunder now throwing in. It's going to be Danny Nishiyama from the byline. Here we are throwing in to Shea Monterey. And it's going to be back to the defense once again. And Sarah Max just being everywhere today with the ball now. Maya moving to the left side of the defense after that substitution. And Morgan Beamer is now dispossessed by the Blue Streaks as they're trying to counter here quickly. And it's going to be intercepted by Sarah Max as she got clear once again. All the way up to Emily Cetron on this right side, or this left side, sorry. Up to the other Max sister on the front, and she can try to get across and be out for a corner kick.
Corner kick for the Thunder. Substitutions for both teams. Entering the game for Wheaton, number 7, Sophie Lindquist. And for John Carroll, number 3, Grace Monin.
Rebecca Max doing a wonderful job to try to get that ball moving forward and try to get across in, and just tackled barely before she's able to try. As now we're getting Audrey Sexton here for the corner kick. As we hit 14 minutes to play. Here comes the cross in. Right in front of goal. Can the Thunder get a head on it towards goal? It's going to be just bouncing in front and cleared by the Blue Hen defense.
That was a great attempt. You can see Emily Cetron take that last header, but just headed in the wrong direction, went a bit off left with a great cross in from Sophie Lindquist.
And the Thunder looking strong again, just trying over and over again to cross the ball into the box, as we saw it right after the throw in there. And now the Blue Hens are trying to, or Blue Streaks are trying to counter, and it is right now just bouncing around near the center line. Will the Thunder get a hold of it? And it's going to be a foul given to the Thunder. Free kick right around midfield.
That's great physicality from the defense from our own number 26, Maya Schoolman.
What will come from this free kick? 13 minutes to play. As she is now being told to move back a little bit. Over to Sarah Max. Plenty of Thunder women near the box. Right at the front. Morgan Beamer now on this left side. Trying to get into Tori Seelan is going to be intercepted and go just wayward. And the Blue Streaks trying to get a through ball up, and it's going to be taken by Danny Nishiyama. And Lauren Ketchum now just trying to maintain composure down near the backside. Sarah Max now moving it up. Over to Morgan Beamer on this left side again. She has done everything this second half, and it's going to be just out for a Blue Streak throw-in from number 13. Morgan Beamer getting her foot on it and out again for another throw-in for Jennifer Crowley. Just trying to find a good pass in that just moves it up. And it's going to be intercepted by the Thunder, or almost intercepted by the Thunder, going straight back. And Sarah Max now with the ball. Tori Seelan now moving it up. And back to Maya Schoolman on this back side. The Thunder women all over on the back side now. Morgan Beamer trying to get it to Audrey Sexton in the middle, and she does end up getting it. Can she do anything with it here? And it's going to be cleared by the Blue Streak defense. Once again, back to the Thunder.
Thunder seems to be struggling a little bit more getting on that offensive end. They can't seem to connect between the midfield and their wingers. You can see them trying to play wide, but the middle is heavily defended by John Carroll.
John Carroll in numbers trying to defend that center of the pitch, as fatigue might be setting in a little bit with the absolute incredible intensity that the Thunder have played with so far this game, as Mia Blair basically getting tackled right about 30 yards out from the box, or sorry, 30 yards out from the goal rather. And Audrey Sexton right outside the box now, up to Max inside the goal, and it's going to be out for a Thunder throw-in from Beamer once again. Audrey Sexton now gets the throw-in back to Morgan Beamer. Will there be a cross in to Mia Blair in front of the box as she goes straight around the defender? Cross in from number 27 as we're sitting right in front of the goal.
Sophie Linkus, what a goal!
Incredible goal, incredible play from before from the Thunder women. Incredible build-up.
We knew it was coming. They had it coming. What a great shot by Sophie Lindquist.
Just when you thought that what might not come, the Thunder finally get their first goal of the season.
You can see Mia Blair take a hit, not waver. Service it. Sophie Lindquist taking a beautiful shot right over the goalkeeper and into the top corner.
By number 7, Sophie Lindquist. Number 27, Emily Setrin with the assist.
Emily Setrin and Sophie Lindquist connecting for the first Thunder goal of the year, and hopefully the first of many that we are seeing here. And can the Thunder hold on from the Blue Streaks for these next 10 minutes? Or do they have another goal to show on their own? As Mia Blair gets her foot on that ball, over to Sophie Lindquist on that left side, just with a hold up. Tori Seelan now over to the right side and the defense. Maya Schoolman sitting back there again, moving back to her original position.
Wheaton seems to still be going on the offensive despite scoring a goal in the last 10 minutes. They're definitely looking for a second goal here.
As we're going to see the cross here coming in. Audrey Sexton now right in front of the box. Just playing with the ball right now. Mia Blair, can she get it towards the middle? And it's going to be back to, I believe that is Maya Schoolman. Sarah Max now with the ball over to Carly Fadum, who's back in the game.
Great distribution by Wheaton. Trying to work it on the right side. When it doesn't work, switch it back to the left.
Being a lot more patient than they were a few moments ago, as we're going to get the Thunder going to get it right near the left side. Audrey Sexton now. As Morgan Beamer, will there be another cross in? She puts it straight towards Tori Seeland in front of the box, right in the penalty circle. Is where the ball is sitting right now, just trying to get it.
Seeland was winding up for that shot, you can see.
Morgan Beamer once again, and she goes for goal herself, and it's going to be just wide to the left.
Not a bad shot.
Wheaton ready to shoot from anywhere still, as they have been this entire game, as the Blue Streaks are going to come out from the goal. And Morgan Beamer with the interception on that pass. Audrey Sexton with wonderful footwork, and if there would have been a Thunder player there, it would have been absolutely shocking to see. As Wheaton dispossesses the Blue Streaks now, and we're going to get it into the box right in front of goal once again. The Blue Streaks try to clear, but Audrey Sexton gets her foot on that ball once again, right in front, and she's going to shoot it from distance and just be above the crossbar.
Audrey Sexton not letting up on the shots.
For John Carroll, coming into the game, number 5, Abby Smith.
Another substitution for a last gasp effort from the Blue Streaks. Will John Carroll be able to find a goal in this final moments to tie this game, or will Wheaton hold on as Audrey Sexton gets the ball back and tries to pass it to Grace Hermanson? It's going to be intercepted for a Blue Streak counter. And this ball is just bouncing around, and finally the Blue Streaks get on the ground as they're going to try to go through. And Maya Schoolman with an incredible clear to just stop the counter from the Blue Streaks as we get a throw in. Just trying to kick it over the Thunder defense now, and it's going to be cleared by Carly Fadum. It's going to go out just past the center line for a Blue Streak throw in. And hit out off of a Blue Streak by Maya Schoolman for a throw in. And it's going to go straight to Mia Blair as they quickly move forward, as there is now 2 balls on the pitch.
Mia was able to dribble around the ball as well as the player,
making it more impressive every time. As Tori Seelan now kicks it back to Sarah Max. Tori Seelan now with the ball. Over to Carly Fadum. As Wheaton reversing field now to Morgan Beamer, as she is trying to go straight past the defender. And the only reason she didn't is because they got very physical on this side. And now the through ball over top of the Wheaton defense now is going to be kicked out by Sarah Max for a throw in. And this throw in might be dangerous. Another set piece for the Blue Streaks here. Number 6, Taylor Wallaber, is going to be throwing in here, trying to find any way to get it into that box. It's going to be headed out once again, closer to that corner circle. As we are hitting these last minutes of play, you can feel the tension and the anticipation starting to set in, and the panic. Just trying to get a goal, trying to get some offense moving.
Yeah, you can see that desperate shot by number 3, just trying to get Ketchum off her stride, but Wheaton dominant as ever.
Back to the keeper now as I believe that is Grace Monin trying to press very hard on the keeper right now as the Blue Streaks get possession once again. And there is not many Thunder women. She shoots from distance, and it's going to be a routine collection.
Good attempt by number 10, Emily Patrisk.
The boot comes from Lauren Ketchum now, goes deep as now Emily Cetron collecting the ball and moving it forward on the left side, runs straight by the Blue Streak defense to Audrey Sexton now on this left side. Will there be another cross in as Audrey Sexton moves it in herself into the box? And it's going to be just to the left side.
Great dribbling by Audrey Sexton. You can see the little two-touch she did right before setting herself up for the shot. Just went a little bit wide of target.
Great footwork as we hit almost near 4 minutes to play.
15, Meredith Kaloyan.
There's another substitution from John Carroll, just trying to get fresh legs to get past this Thunder defense. They're doing everything now. And another deep through ball goes forward and is going to be collected by the goalkeeper, Lauren Ketchum. The senior making it look easy on the backside, just having absolute control over this defensive line right now. The Thunder dinking it around up front as an attempted pass to Audrey Sexton goes wayward, and it's going to be an attempted counter by the Blue Streaks, but the Thunder collect. And Audrey Sexton now with the ball, moving up to Hermanson.
Great through ball to Herman.
Hermanson straight in front of goal, and it's going to be straight into the keeper's hands with 3:30 to play as we are almost down to the final minutes here, or to the final seconds here.
That was a great ball by Audrey Sexton to Grace Hermanson.
The Blue Streaks moving it up now. Their substitutions making a difference quickly as Lauren Ketchum now collects the ball as it goes over the Thunder defense. Just holding on to it, wasting time, ready to kick the deep. Well, do the Blue Streaks have an answer as Hermanson almost gets her foot on that from the goal kick? Number 22 for the Blue Streaks now. Number 5 moving up the left side. Can they get a cross in? That's the real question here. The Blue Streaks now getting numbers up front, and it's going to be cleared by the Thunder defense. Number 7, Sophie Lindquist, all the way up to Hermanson now on front. And back to Lindquist, the goal scorer, right in front of the box. Can they do something? They have the Wheaton has the numbers, and it's going to be just out for a goal kick.
That was a surprising play by Lindquist. I was expecting her to take the shot.
As we are now nearing 2 minutes to play, you can see the Blue Streak keeper sprinting to the spot to kick it out. As Carly Fadum now gets a foot on that ball to deflect it. And we're going to get a foul from the Blue Streaks. And you can tell the Thunder are going to be taking as much time as they can to get this ball kicked off with 1 minute and 45 to play. Looks like we're going to have Sarah Max on this free kick. She's just going to kick it straight back to Carly Fadem. Fadem to Sexton now, and it's going to be up to the left side. Up to Hermanson now up front. And it's going to be kicked out to the left side. And she gets the ball back. And it's going to be, she struggles to keep it in. It's going to be out for another Blue Streak goal kick. As we near 70, we're now at 70 seconds to play. This will be the last gasp from the Blue Streaks. Can they get something going? Will the Thunder have their claws all over this ball as we kick it out to Lindquist on that right side? Is she going to hold it? Is she going to cross it in? Who knows at this point? And it's going to be out for another Thunder throw-in as we have under 50 seconds to go. Just taking their time on this throw-in. And it's going to be out, it looks like, for another Thunder throw-in as the Blue Streaks try to mount our counter with less than 30 seconds to go. Wheaton now holding on to this ball, just doing everything they can to take time off the clock. And now they're in the box looking like they're trying to get another goal. Morgan Beamer with the ball with 10 seconds to play.
8, 7,
as the Blue Streaks
6,
now come on
5,
with a counter-offensive.
4,
Number 3 now with
3,
the ball.
2,
with the shot, and it's going to be just wayward as the game.
Fans, that'll do it for game 2 of
as the
Bob
game
Baptista
comes.
Invitational. Your final score: Wheaton 1, John Carroll 0. Both these teams will be back in action at Joe Bean Stadium tomorrow. Thank you for coming out tonight. Have a lovely rest of your evening.
The game comes to the end. Wheaton 1, John Carroll 0. How do you think that finished, JP?
What a dominant game by the Thunder. We expected that goal to come. It came a little later than we expected, but great finish by Sophie Lindquist again. Great control inside the box to be able to finish in that top right corner. So many attempts, so many shot attempts. Great defensive play, great composure from the back line. Sarah Max, Carly Fadem, Sealand, Mia Blair, all playing very, very essential roles in the way the ball was distributed across the field. Just an overall excellent performance by Thunder tonight.
And that is the story of the game. The Thunder offense setting the John Carroll defense alight the entire night. And what a game and what a goal by Wheaton to get this game won. And this is their first win of the year and first at home. So I want to thank you all for coming and being on the broadcast tonight. I'm Jacob Fabma, and this was JP, and we're signing off. And we'll see you all here tomorrow once again.
Much better second half. Thank you. Second half. I think I would say it's like the rejoin the middle there. I'll practice on my own. Script something out. Yeah. Just kind of leave holes open for here's what the score is. Here's who Ryan.
Yeah, I know what used to be there, just not order or anything.
Right.
I'll write something down.
Something and have it, and then at the end of here, usually like wild reps. And once again, our final score, we did the first two, and good night, everybody. And then it went down. The end was just sort of like stop.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what a good sign off was.
Yeah. So good sign. And that's if you're looking at me, this is stretch, and keep following, stretch it, keep going.
It's the first time I've done this, so I'm trying to figure out the idea.
Yeah, this is stretch. Yeah, that's it. Just work on what you want to say.
I'll just switch stuff out.
Or like I did, wrap it up, and then jump like you did. Perfect.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
Great work, you guys.